To extend the right hand of Christian fellowship to our visitors this morning. You know who you are. And the Roaches, not what you think, but a lovely couple over here. Andrew and, I didn't get your name.
Nancy.
Andrew and Nancy, so you're welcome. PJ, it's good to see you back.
Yay.
Young lad. Great. So we say thank you. And how are you? Good, okay. Now the strange scripture reading this morning is from the book of Lamentations. Rather a sad situation, but one which Israel brought up on itself. They have a tendency to do their own thing when they figure they don't need God anymore. And this was written about 586 BC. And Jeremiah was the prophet in Judah who had to try to gather together again the remnant of Israel who had been overwhelmed by Babylonia. And many of their people taken into captive or tortured or killed. And so it was a very low time for Israel. But of course, they had been warned by God to sort of get their act in order and follow his teachings, follow his commandments. And they figured they knew better. And if you look through the Old Testament, you discover this happens again and again. The sad part is that we never seem to remember the history that we've gone through. And maybe one day they will realize that the only way to handle situations and problems and deal with them is to sit down and talk, rather than immediately rushing to armaments and bombing and my bombs are bigger than your bombs and I'll kill more of you than you can kill me, and stupid attitudes like that. So this is taken from the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 15 to 26. Jeremiah is saying, "He has filled me with bitterness and given me a cup of deepest sorrows to drink. He has made me eat gravel and broken my teeth. He has rolled me in ashes and dirt. O Lord, all peace and all prosperity have long since gone, for you have taken them away. I have forgotten what enjoyment is. All hope is gone. My strength has turned to water, for the Lord has left me. O remember the bitterness and suffering you have dealt to me, for I can never forget the awful years. Always my soul will live in utter shame. Yet there is one ray of hope. His compassion never ends. It is only the Lord's mercies that kept us from complete destruction. Great is his faithfulness. His loving kindness begins afresh each day. My soul claims the Lord as my inheritance, therefore I will hope in him. The Lord is wonderfully good to those who wait for him, to those who seek for him. It is good both to hope and to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." May God bless to our understanding this reading from his holy word, and unto him be all honor, praise, and glory, world without end. Amen. Share with me now the litany for today as found in your bulletin. As we come to your table this morning, O Lord, enable us to present ourselves as reasonable, living sacrifices to you.
Take our souls and bodies, and remold us as you wish for the work of your kingdom.
May we be perfect bricks for the building of your church universal.
We are yours, O Lord, bought for a price, therefore precious in your sight. Use us as you wish to the glory of your holy name, and for the good of man.